I don't know, I guess. I don't know. Well, hey there. Um, why is this reversed? This is reversed. I don't know if it is for you guys, but it is for me. This is an unplanned, unscheduled live stream. I mean, originally I had planned to do a live stream today, but I wasn't really sure about the time or anything like that. And I had some other things I had to do this morning, and I was hoping that I was going to go skating this morning after I was done with some stuff that I absolutely had to do first. And then once I was done with that, then suddenly it started thundering and clouds rolled in and it started to rain. It's not raining at the moment, but the wind is kind of picking up a little and the clouds are still there. So it's quite possible that it's going to continue to rain and storm and stuff. So I thought, well, let's just hop on here and see if anybody shows up since this wasn't exactly planned. And I swear, I don't know, this seems, I mean, maybe it's not reversed. I don't know. It looks weird to me. Something about this looks odd. Well, hello, Jenny. It's so nice to see you. Well, thank you. I'm just so disappointed because I really wanted to go skate today. I was really looking forward to it, but I thought, no, I need to get certain things done and out of the way so that if I go to skate, I don't have to have that hanging over me thinking, oh God, I got to hurry up and get back home because I need to take care of this or that. So I just figured, okay, let's get everything done. And then the rest of the day is free to, just enjoy myself. But then it didn't work out that way. So I figured, well, what the heck? Let me just jump on here and see what happens. But I'm glad you decided to stop in because I really didn't know if anybody would be here, considering. I mean, usually I schedule these things so that people are aware. Because unlike Linda, who has a big following, um, oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you did, especially at that time of morning. um, I mean, with Linda, when she goes on live, she never has to schedule anything because she has so many subscribers and everything that she always gets people in there. There's never a time when she doesn't get people. But I'm still such a small channel that it's like I pretty much have to schedule it and then hope that even with that, people will actually come in and whatever. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here, got my tree up. I put up my tree on Halloween. I was going to wait until the 1st of November, but then I thought, I don't want to wait. I've been like looking forward to it for months. Because every time Linda starts talking about putting up the Christmas stuff and everything, I just was like, man, I'm in the mood to do that. But it was like months before. It's still a while before, but I don't care. It's close enough. Yeah. I know it was kind of silly because it's like I don't have any Halloween decorations because they don't celebrate Halloween here. So all I have is a plug-in pumpkin, which I had up all month. And I'd plug it in, and have it lit up all month long. But on Halloween, I never plugged it in, and I ended up just unplugging or just setting it aside so that I could put up my Christmas tree. Oh my lord, I know. And oh man, her place just looks absolutely amazing, amazing. I love it when she puts up her Christmas stuff. And oh, how cool. I mean, she has 3 Christmas trees. I can't even imagine what that's like. I mean, I have a hard enough time having to finding a place to put one in here because it's so small. So it's kind of stuck in between my storage things over there. But I like it there. I like it there because it's right where I can see it all the time, and so it's good. And since I live alone, it's like, it's not going to bother anybody. Oh my gosh. I love her pink tree. Every year I look forward to watching her put that pink tree up. And it's amazing how she just transforms it. I mean, it goes from just this kind of like, kind of a thing to this beautiful display. Oh, I just love it. And that tree that she's got that's like right over to her left when she's doing her live streams, that she's got the big candy canes and all that stuff. That thing is amazing. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, it looks like a display in some like high class shopping mall or something. It is incredible. I could not believe how absolutely gorgeous that tree looked. She really does a great job. And what's so funny is that when she does it, I know when she does this stuff, she doesn't sit there and stress out about where to put things or anything. She just picks something up and sticks it on and does all this stuff, and it turns out beautiful with absolutely no like real thought. She doesn't have to sit there and like I do. I mean, I'll stand there and look at it and go, let's see, where should I put this? And how should I hang that? And I'll like stress out about it instead of just doing it. But man, she does an amazing job, and her whole house just looks so festive. Oh, and I love her little hot chocolate cart thing, whatever. I forgot what she called it, but that thing where she put all the hot chocolate stuff and everything. Oh man, I love that. And it makes me want hot chocolate so bad when I'm looking at that. I'm like, man, and she's got all those neat little things to try in your hot chocolate, and it's just awesome. Yeah. Yeah, the hot chocolate stand. I just died laughing though when I saw the thumbnail for it. And I mean, here's this thumbnail of this hot chocolate stand, and you see Jason kind of peeking through the back. I lost it. I was laughing so hard because it looks like he's a customer coming in, getting ready to, ask for a hot chocolate or something. Yeah. She said she was going to put that sign up or whatever where you couldn't see him anymore, but I think it's hilarious that he's back there. I just that Jason thing just cracks me up. I just laugh every time that I see him, and especially when he gets shorter and shorter and shorter. It's like, oh my God. I'm telling you, I miss that she doesn't get to do her live streams as often anymore, because I mean, it was like a daily dose of laughter. Anytime you go into her live streams, it's so much fun. I know he does seem to get shorter every week. Oh my God. And it cracked me up when she was telling me about how that time there was somebody that was coming into her house to work on something. I don't remember what it was, an electrician or something, that was somebody that was in there for some reason. And she said she kept moving Jason around the house or something. Am I mistaken about that, or did she tell that story? Because that would have been hilarious. Just, oh my God. She just cracks me up. She always has such funny stories to tell. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I swear, unless I dreamed it, but I swear I remember her telling the story that there was some worker person that came into the house and that she kept moving Jason around the house or something so that when the worker would come around, he would be like in different places or something. Unless I dreamed it. If it didn't happen, it should. She should do that if she didn't, because that would just be a riot. Oh Lord. But yeah, it was nice when she was doing her live streams every day. But I understand why she doesn't. I mean, I can't even imagine how she keeps up with all the stuff that she has to do all the time. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could keep up at that pace. I talked to her last night after her live stream and I told her because she was just saying, I am just overwhelmed with so much stuff to do. Well, hello, Leah. I'm glad you came in. I really didn't know if anybody was going to be here, I swear. But I told her, I said, you really need to take some time off for yourself because she's going to burn herself out. She really is. And I'm afraid she's going to burn herself out and, end up getting sick or something because she's pushing herself too much. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you did. Yeah, this was not scheduled. It wasn't really planned. Sorry, y'all, if you can hear that loud tow truck. Yeah, I wanted to do this earlier today, but I had some other stuff I had to do, and then I thought I was going to go skating, but then the weather turned crappy. So it kind of changed my skating plan. So I figured, well, I'll just jump on here and see what happens. But it's loud, as you can probably tell. I know. Well, see, Jenny, that's what I'm saying. Um, oh well, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, they're new. They're just reading glasses. My other reading glasses that I had got broken, and I didn't have any other glasses except for the pair that I keep in my bike basket, so that when I'm out, I have a pair of glasses. But I like to have them separate from the ones I use at home. So I ordered some, and I thought these were going to be a dark pink, but they're purple. And I'm not like a big purple fan. I mean, purple's okay, but I'm not crazy about purple, and I don't wear purple or anything. So I've actually ordered some. Well, thank you. Yeah, I like the more rounded shape for me and the cat eye type. I like that kind. I've ordered a couple another pairs that are pink, but they're a lighter pink. I thought I was getting like a dark pink, but they're purple. And I just feel like I look goofy. So thank you for the compliment. I just feel like they're too dark or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Leah. I'm so excited. And thank you for wrapping them. Man, I'm telling you, that in itself, I swear, even if somebody gave me empty boxes that were wrapped, I would be excited to unwrap them. I'm not kidding. Because I love to unwrap presents and stuff. So I'm excited to have things to unwrap. But yeah, I'm excited to have my new wheels. I don't know if you saw that I don't know if you saw that I actually did get those wheels that I wanted, and oh my god, I love them. No. Well, I'll pretend I don't know. Believe me, I will be so excited. It doesn't even matter. I mean, seriously, you could wrap up, you know, pieces of paper that said hi or a smiley face on it or something, and I would still be excited and happy. But But I did get my wheels, and oh my God, I love them. I only got to try them out one time. That's why I wanted to go today to try, to use them again. Because the weather all week has just been horrible. So I haven't been able to go out. Well, good. Thank you. I'm hoping so. I'm telling you, it is amazing how a quality wheel can feel so different from just any old wheel that's the same durometer, because they call the hardness or the softness of the wheel the durometer. And it's like, even though I have another pair of the 78A, or I have two pairs, even the ones that came on my Moxie skates, and those are, quality wheels, but I could tell a big difference immediately. As soon as I started to roll, I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. And I am going to try it on that rough stuff. I am. I just didn't want to put pressure on myself, because I thought, man, if I try it and it still doesn't work, I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm going to cry. It's going to ruin my day. And so I thought, no, let's just have fun today and then try it another day. Absolutely, I can. Oh my God. I'm not kidding. It's like, people have been telling me for years that when you buy something that is quality and you compare it with something that's of a much lesser quality, you will be able to tell the difference. And yes, you absolutely can. The difference is night and day in those skates. I absolutely love my new skates so much. I get goosebumps. I'm not kidding. I get goosebumps just talking about 'cause I love them so much. The first couple of times I wore them, they did kind of hurt my feet a little bit, which everybody says would happen with those skates, because they're very hard. They're very solid, hard, you know, material and everything. So it's like it doesn't bend and move very easily. So there's a break in period. But I think I've made it to that break in period, because now when I put them on, they feel wonderful. And I can definitely tell the difference in the size. Those other ones that I was wearing, they're under the tree. As you can see, that's what I've got under my tree, or the cheapo crap skates that I originally got that were complete garbage. And then the next cheapy crappy ones. And those things were just too big. So now that I have the right size skate, it's like a world of difference. It is amazing. And then these new wheels are just, oh my God. I'm really actually looking forward to trying it on that area of concrete that I've never been able to skate on. Well, thank you. Yeah, I know, expensive decor. Well, I figured, well, why not just stick them under the tree? Because I didn't really have any place else to put them. Because before I put the tree up, I had these two drawer things, whatever in the heck those things are, the storage things. I had them together, and I had those skates up on top, and kind of like decoration or something. But then when I put my Christmas stuff up, which is that's it. That's all my Christmas decorations right there. That and this little, wait, I can't do it. That little thing hanging right there. Um, yeah, I know a lady sent that to me years ago. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't think it's ever had anything in it. It's always just kind of hung as a decoration, but it's so cute. But yeah, I just figured, why not just stick my skates under the tree, and then there's at least something under the tree. And knock on wood, Poppy has actually been really good. I am surprised. There's been a few times that I've had to, like, kind of been like, Poppy, no, 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 because he would want to go over there and start playing with one of the little balls hanging on the tree. But other than that, he has actually done really well, and I am so shocked. I fully expected that I was going to get the tree up, and within minutes, it was going to come crashing down, that he would be climbing in it. Yeah, when I was a kid, we had our stockings would always be filled with, you know, candy and little toy type, little cheapy toys and fruits and nuts and things like that that Santa would bring us. And that was always exciting. It was always exciting to turn that stocking upside down and just dump it all out on the floor and just be like, see what you had. I always loved that. Yeah, Leah, it's up early. I put it up on Halloween. I totally did. I was going to wait until the first, but I just couldn't. I was really in the mood to put it up, and I just kept sitting there, and it was one of those days where the weather was kind of like yuck, and I was sitting there thinking about it, and I thought, it's kind of chilly today. For Thailand, it was actually kind of chilly because the weather was just, rainy and stormy and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, it feels a lot more like Christmas time today, so let's take advantage of that and put the tree up while it feels kind of Christmassy in the air. But I like to enjoy it for a long time. It's like I look forward to it all year long. So I want to enjoy it for as long as I can. So 2 months, I get to enjoy it. So that's cool. Oh, well, at least that's easy. I used to see, it's funny because growing up, we always put the tree up on my birthday because I was always so excited about Christmas. And so when I was really young, I said, I begged my parents, can we please put the Christmas tree up? Because my birthday was the 2nd of December. So it's like, we're already in the month of December. Can we do it? So that became a tradition where for years and years, we always put the tree up on my birthday. And that was kind of a birthday present for me because I just loved that. I was so excited about it. And then once I got on my own, I still did that for a while. And then I was like, I don't have to wait until then. I could put it up on Thanksgiving. And so that's what I used to do. Okay. Well, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you stopping in. So have a good sleep and then enjoy your day after that. So yeah, I mean, it's like after a while I started putting it up on Thanksgiving, and I did that for years and years, would put it up on Thanksgiving Day. But then last year was the first time that I decided I was going to do it earlier than that because I was so depressed and I was just feeling like really down. And I thought, you know, when I put up the tree, it always makes me feel so happy. And so I kind of did it last year early because it was sort of a therapy. And two, I had already planned to, possibly put it up early because Linda had talked about doing it on the first and everything. So I was like, well, why not? Yeah, I cannot I cannot imagine waiting until Christmas Eve to put up a tree. It's like, why? It's a lot of work and effort and time consuming just to have it up for a couple of days. I mean, that just seems dumb. I've never understood people that do that. I mean, it's their choice. People can do what they want, obviously, because I do. But yeah, I just can't imagine waiting until that, like right at Christmas to do it. It's like you don't get to enjoy it. I mean, maybe some people don't care about that, but I do. It's like I want to enjoy it for as long as I can, and it makes me happy every day when I look at it, and I'm just like, It just gives me a good feeling. So now I have a feeling every year it's going to be a tradition for me to do it around the 1st of November. On what? Oh, I do that. I still do that. I still watch the Santa tracker every year. There is something so exciting about it. I'm not kidding. Every year I get on that Santa tracker to see where he's at. And then I get teary eyed. It makes me all emotional and stuff. I'll be like, oh, look, he's like so close to Thailand now, or something, I'll be just, I don't know what it is, but there's something about that I just think is so cool that they do that. See, I'm going to get emotional now. I'm telling you, I get way too emotional over stuff too easily. I can just cry at just nothing. But yeah, I love that Santa tracker. And it's funny when I go because here it's like they don't really celebrate Christmas, but some of the shops will put up a few things. Um, oh, thank you. I know it's terrible. Even with these glasses, I still can't have see. I mean, as you see, I'm like going, huh? I've got the glasses on. I still can barely read it. It's terrible. I don't really know what strength to get. These are probably not the right strength, which is the same as what I ordered, the new ones that I'm waiting for. Ugh. Now, I don't remember what I was saying. I forgot. I get distracted so easily. I forget what I'm talking about. Probably wasn't anything worth remembering anyway, but um, I don't know. I'm telling you, these people, they drive around with these loud scooters. I can hear these loud scooters that are way off in the distance. I know. I keep telling myself I'm going to go do that because I really need to. I really need to badly. And I just haven't done it because I don't know how much it's going to cost. And that scares me. I'm like, I don't want to have to spend the money. I mean, these are cheapy little, plastic reading glasses, but it's not good. I mean, I shouldn't be using reading glasses for everything, and I do. I mean, I don't keep them on all the time, but I use them for other things besides reading. So I really should go do that. Oh, I hope the weather is going to get better. I mean, it's like it stopped raining. Of course, when I started doing this live stream, it did stop raining. Is that them dang? Hang on. Would y'all quit doing that? Dang roosters and hens. Well, hello, James. Thanks for coming in. um, there's roosters and hens out there. They're kicking them dang rocks around. It's like every time I go out there and try to clean that up, they come along and mess it up again. But I have 4 eggs over there that have been left for me by Goldie, my favorite hen that comes over here. Well, I have been dealing with this issue for over a month, and they called me yesterday. They called from the internet people and said, did the technician call you today? And I was like, no. And then they sat there in silence, like, oh. And they're supposed to send somebody out again. Pardon me. Sorry, y'all. You're liable to hear the rooster in a minute. He's out there flapping his wings. Um, they're supposed to send somebody out again to try to fix it. I don't know what the problem is. I hope so. I mean, I've got the Ethernet plugged in this time. I've tried it both ways to see if there seems to be a difference in how it performs, but I don't really think I've noticed much of a difference whether I'm using the Ethernet or just using the Wi-Fi. But I'm about to go crazy because it's like they upgraded it, but it's worse than it was before they did that. Oh, I know. And see, that's the thing too. It's like we don't do that here. We don't change our clocks or anything, so it's hard for me to know sometimes, like, what time it is for other people. I forget about that time change stuff. Good Lord, would y'all stop with that? They're tearing things up out there. I hear rocks just being slung all over the place. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I wanted to check that dang weather report again. See if there's any changes on it. I mean, it's not showing that there's any rain. It says 30% chance. But the sky looks like it's telling a different story. Hang on a second. I really needed to put a paper towel under that. All that condensation just drips everywhere. So, do you guys have anything planned for the rest of the weekend? It's Sunday already for me, but y'all got anything planned that you're gonna do that's fun? I still plan if the weather holds up, I'm gonna go out and skate. Pardon me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Seriously. Oh, I was just saying, do you have anything planned for the weekend, for the rest of the weekend? Anything fun? Man, I've got such a habit with this twist in my hair. I can't help it. I was thinking about, do y'all think you'd be interested in a video where I'm just playing with my hair? Oh, good. I used to go to Burlington for stuff, especially like coats and stuff. I would always find nice coats and jackets at Burlington. Oh, that is kind of a coat factory, isn't it? Burlington Coat Factory, isn't that what it's called? So yeah, I used to shop there, and they would have some really good deals sometimes. I'd find things there sometimes brand new that was cheaper than stuff I would find at the thrift shop. It's like, really? See, I don't know. I was thinking about making a video of me just playing with my hair because I do it all the time. It is such a habit. I'm like always twisting my hair and stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Seems like I remember buying some jeans or something there too. It seemed like they had like other clothes besides just coats and stuff. Yeah, and see, and I have a video that I did a long time ago where it was like me brushing my hair and stuff. But it's been a long time since I did it. I don't know. I was just thinking, well, that's something I could maybe do. Is just sit here and play with my hair and braid it and something. I don't know. Just do whatever I feel like. I'm just so disappointed though. I just could not believe it when I played that video back that I did of me putting the bearings in the wheels and then the wheels on the skates. The sounds of all of that is amazing. It is like so, oh, the sounds are incredible. And I cannot believe that none of that got picked up. Oh, that's cool. I wish we had a place like that here. It's not turned off. The sound is not turned off. I put in my description that my settings had gotten changed. I think Windows did an update or something on my laptop. And I swear every time Windows does an update, settings get changed. And I didn't know it until I played the video back that my settings got changed. Well, hello there. I only know English, so I'm sorry if I don't understand. So my settings got changed and the enhancements got turned on, which means it cancels out everything but your voice. And it's like the whole purpose of the video was so that people would hear the sounds of the wheels and what it sounds like when you pop the bearings in and all of that and the scratching on the boot and everything. All of that was like amazing. And I even had to edit out part of the video where I was taking that plastic wrapper off of the wheels. And when I was doing it, it was so loud. I was trying to be quiet with it, but it was like really loud on that first one. So then when I went to open the second one, I was like, I'm going to pause the video since this is really loud and I'll be right back. So I paused the video so that I could take that loud wrapper off. And then I go play the video back to edit it. And I'm like, you can't even hear the wrapper at all. It's silent. No, I couldn't believe it. And then I couldn't redo the video because the whole point of it was to to take those wheels out of the package and all of that. I was so upset. I was really upset because it took me like 6 hours to actually make that video and get it completed and uploaded. I sat there for 6 hours making that video because there was so much going on. There was like traffic, like you wouldn't believe out here. So I would like start to do something and then I would have to stop what I was doing because traffic was going by and there was like all this stuff that I had no idea at the time was not even being picked up because it was canceling all that out. Well, thank you. I'm gonna do another video because I'm not kidding. I know I've done a video before where I did, put wheels on the skates and stuff like that, and it didn't even get that many views really. But I think those sounds are amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, but I'm going to do another one. I really do. I want to do another one where you can hear the sounds because, like, the sound, like scratching on the boot of the skate, is amazing. And the wheels aren't real loud, but whenever you do hear that spinning, it's so nice. So I'm going to do another one. It's just not going to be exactly the same because of the I just couldn't believe it because I waited all day long. I couldn't wait to get into those skates, those wheels. I wanted to open that up so bad and feel them and touch them and all that stuff. And I held off so I could make that video. And then for it to turn out the way it did, I couldn't believe it. I was so disappointed. Well, thank you very much. Happy Christmas to you, even though it's early. I'm an early bird when it comes to putting up Christmas stuff. Well, this thing's dripping everywhere. Oh, I get this like, mm, I can't believe my hair is blonde again. That is so weird. I couldn't find my blonde hair color. And so I ended up getting this copper blonde, which turned my hair red. My hair was like auburn. And it's already like not auburn anymore. It's like blonde again. My hair just doesn't want to hold color anymore. Oh well. I'm going to get that again though. I liked it. I actually was like, yeah, I like this copper color. It was really pretty. Since I can't seem to find the other color I usually get. Sucks when you get old and you get all this gray coming in. It's like, I don't want it to be gray. I don't look right with gray hair. It drags my energy down. I'm trying to see if it's raining. I don't think it's raining. Well, yes and no. Years and years ago, when I lived in California, I had, at the time, my hair was like this reddish brown color. It was kind of dark. And I wanted to go back to blonde, which is my natural color. And well, I went, yes, I am using the fan. I live in Thailand, so it's hot here. So I always have a fan going. I need to clean it too. It needs to be cleaned. But anyway, when I lived in California, I had this dark, kind of reddish brown hair, and I was tired of it, and I wanted to go back to my blonde. So I went to a color specialist so that I could have it done properly so that I wouldn't ruin my hair or anything. So I go in there and the guy put bleach all over my head and including my scalp. Now, this is supposed to be a specialist, and you're not supposed to put the bleach on your scalp. You're supposed to actually leave it like, like a quarter of an inch away from your scalp. So he puts this all over my head and then went to lunch. And I sat there feeling my head on fire. I mean, it literally felt like somebody had poured acid all over. Um, well, today it is, hang on a second. It's 84, but it feels like 94 degrees Fahrenheit. I go by Fahrenheit. So it's almost 100 degrees. um, yeah, I was like, I was literally sitting there and it felt like somebody had poured acid on my head. And I kept looking for the guy and looking for the guy. And finally, he comes walking through the door with his drink cup from McDonald's or somewhere. He had left to go to lunch. He comes back in, and I was like, "Are you going to take this off my head?" And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And then he rinses it out. My hair was see through. It was literally like you could see through my hair. There was no color. It was like clear. It was mush. And I had sores all over my scalp where that bleach had just eaten at my flesh. And I mean, it was like wounds all over my head. My head felt like it was on fire. And then after that, my hair would not hold color at all. Would not, he put color on top after that because I could not walk out of there like that. He put some like temporary like wash in, wash out color because my hair was completely destroyed. I'm surprised I had hair. I literally thought that all of my hair was going to fall out. But after that, that was just the most horrible experience. And I had to literally any time that I went to go wash my hair, whatever color was in it would just wash right out into the sink. So I had to use like this shampoo in hair color and then hope that it didn't rain on it because then it would just kind of run down all over my clothes. So for a long time, I had to just use temporary hair color every single day. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, after that, that was just, and I literally felt sick. I mean, I was crying. I was crying so hard because this was supposed to be a color specialist. That's why I went to this guy because he was supposed to have specific knowledge in color and how to, he was supposedly experienced in how to change, somebody's hair color properly. It was awful. So I pretty much just have always just done my own hair now, and I try to just, I watch it, and if something doesn't seem right, I immediately start washing it out. I'm in Thailand. It does have natural wave. Yeah. Sometimes it can be really curly depending on like my haircut. If I went and I got like a bunch of layers in it, my hair would be curly. I mean, it like gets really curly. But I want my hair long because I like to play with it too much. Thailand. I live in Thailand. Yeah, I'll type it. I can do that. Let's see. Yeah, so it's I mean today actually feels nice to me because it's usually a lot hotter than this, but since there's all these clouds and everything, it's not as bad as it usually is. But yeah, I run a fan 24 hours a day all year long. I never turn it off. The only time it ever gets turned off is when I clean it or if the power goes out. But other than that, it's on all the time. Yeah, the food is nice, but I'm limited on the kind of food I can eat here because most of the food here is really, really spicy, and I can't handle like super spicy food. I don't even know what that would be like to live there. I don't know what the weather's like there or anything. So yeah, finding Thai food is hard for me because it is just it's like even when I go somewhere and I ask them to make it not spicy, to them it's not spicy and I still feel like I'm on fire. It's like because they're just so used to it. They're used to eating things really, really spicy. Oh, it's in England. I thought it was in England, but I don't know what the weather's like, but I imagine it's probably wet and cold, I would think. Yeah, I've been here since 2011. So I've been here for a while, but I do love it here. I was going to go back to America and I changed my mind because I just thought, man, this place is everything I ever wanted. It was what I wanted. Mm. Yeah, see, that would get to me after a while. I don't mind rain. Sometimes it's nice. I find it to be relaxing and stuff, but not all the time. I like sunny days. I like to be able to go outside and do stuff like skating. I want to be able to go out and do things. And if I couldn't do it very often because it was raining all the time, I'd be depressed. Well, see, and that's just it. A lot of people really a lot of people do actually really like that kind of weather. My sister does. My sister, she loves cold weather. She likes rainy, gloomy kind of days and stuff, but not me. That's why my sister won't ever come to Thailand to visit me because she can't stand hot weather. And it's hot all year round here. Oh, okay. You're from Spain. Yeah, I've never been to any of these places. Yeah. I mean, I love hot weather, but sometimes it even gets to be a little much for me here because it can get just unbelievably hot at certain times of the year. It's unbearable. Not to Spain. I've never been anywhere. This is the first time when I came to Thailand, that was the first time I had ever left America. I had gone to the Bahamas once, but that's still considered part of America, I think. So it doesn't really count. But I've never been anywhere except Thailand. And I moved here, which was scary. It's scary moving overseas to a place that you've never even visited. So you don't even know if you're going to like it. But here I am. Why am I going? I don't know what you mean. Like, why did I come to Thailand? Yeah, I came here at the time I was married to someone who was half Thai, who had family here and stuff, and he convinced me to move here. So I did. But we've recently split up, which is fine. It's not a problem. Um, so I don't mind that I'm still here, even though I'm not with him anymore. Because I mean, I really do love it here. I do. I absolutely love it. It's an absolutely beautiful place. So beautiful, and the people here are really friendly and nice, and it's a simpler way of life, which I really love. I really do. I love that aspect about Thailand. It's a very simple way of living, and it's just very different from life in America. I can't even imagine going back to America now. And all these years that I've been here, it's changed a lot. I think I would be terrified to go back there because it would be such a culture shock as, from what I've been used to here. I mean, it was a culture shock when I moved here, but now that I'm used to it, I love it. It really is, Leah. It really is, honestly. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, there's a lot that I regret about being in that relationship, but I'm thankful that it brought me here because I never would have come here. I never would have come here if it hadn't been for that. I had no desire to go live overseas anywhere. It's like I never thought I would ever do anything like that. So I am thankful for that. I mean, yeah, there are things I miss about America, but I'll generate a black hole. Yeah, I don't know. This has become such a habit for me, and it's comforting, it's soothing, it's relaxing. I don't know. I like to do it. I do it all the time. I got this one piece of hair over here that drives me crazy because it always looks frizzy, and it seems like no matter what I do, I can't get rid of that, and it's annoying. I don't want it looking frizzy. Well, I'm so glad that you guys came in. I'm really surprised, honestly. I thought I'd be sitting here talking to nobody. So I'm glad y'all came in. But I'm probably going to get off of here because I'm very tempted to go try to skate. I mean, it's not raining at the moment. The clouds are still out there. But I really would love to go up and see if I can try to skate a little bit, if at all possible. I mean, luckily that place I go to is right up the street, so it doesn't take long to get there. So if it did start to rain, I could get back home pretty quickly. Assuming there's not a bunch of people up there, because last weekend I was going to go up there and skate, and there was like all these people up there. I will. I know I always try to I try to get some video every time I go, just in case, because I think, well, if I'm recording it, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be able to do something and capture it on camera, something that I hadn't done before or something. But, well, thank you. Thank you very much. So I always try to capture, some videos. Like I don't record the entire time that I'm skating, but I try to, get video clips that will hopefully be worth putting up. I don't know if you saw my I don't know if you saw my recent vlog, because I put a vlog up yesterday of my skating from the other day. Or maybe you did say you saw that. I don't know, but like milk. That's what these people here in Thailand want to look like. It's amazing. It's like all the skincare products out there all have this whitening agent in it because they want to bleach their skin out white, and that because they want to look like me. And it's like, are you kidding? I want to look like you. I would love to have their natural, bronzy looking skin that they have. They have beautiful skin here. It's amazing. And they don't want that. They want this, and I want that. And it's like, why is it we always want the opposite of what we have? Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought you said you'd seen that, but so yeah, I'm gonna, I want to definitely try to get some video, and especially if I do decide to try to skate on that other part. I don't know if I will or not, but if I do try, I'll set up the camera just in case. I just hope it doesn't capture me looking like an idiot again. There are actually a lot of foreigners here, surprisingly. I know it's very bizarre. It really is. I don't understand, because my landlady was telling me that one day. She was like, saying that she wished that she had my skin color. And I was like, why? It's like I'm trying desperately to make my skin darker. I've always wanted darker skin, and I've never had it, because it took me years to even get this much of a tan. I mean, I have a little bit, and that's being out in the sun here all the time, but I never could tan. And it's like, man, people in America, they go pay money to go sit in, tanning beds to try to darken their skin and put on spray on tans and stuff so they can darken it. And these people want to bleach theirs out. It's like, no, your skin is beautiful. I'm telling you, their skin is absolutely beautiful here. Just beautiful. Oh, well, go figure. I guess so. And I have Scotch Irish in me, which could be why I've got lighter skin. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know, that could be the case. I don't know. But I think they're very fortunate. They really are. They're so fortunate to have just, I mean, because their skin tone looks so even. You know, they just look very even and just, it's just beautiful. But oh well. I have a hard time buying skincare products because everything has whitening stuff in it. And it's like, I don't want that. I don't want it bleaching out my skin. I don't need to be any whiter than I already am. It's like, I'm white enough. I glow in the dark. It's like, please, no. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have some German in me too. I don't know exactly what all. I've never done like a genealogy thing or whatever, but just from what my family has told me, I've got certain things, but whatever. There's that gecko laughing at me again. I don't see him. I can just hear him. He's there somewhere, hiding out. Yeah, I know. Well, I wish that were the case now. Then I wouldn't have to feel so bad about being so overweight. I'm hoping though that once I get to where I can actually skate, and I can just go out and just skate all the time, I'm hoping that's going to help with that some because I know I don't get enough exercise. I just, I sit here too much, which is why I'm going to shut up talking now. And I'm going to go, I think I'm going to ride my bike up there and see if there's a bunch of people up there. Because I'm not kidding. Last week when I went up there on my bike to try to skate, there was like 20 kids up there. They had bicycles and they were playing ball and doing all kinds of stuff up there. And it was like, well, I guess I'm not going to try this up here today. I'm originally from North Carolina. Even though it's North Carolina, I'm a Southern girl because it's part of the South. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go. Thank you, Leah. And thank you for getting the presents together. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And remember to put my phone number on the box in case they have any problems figuring out where the heck I'm at so they can call me. Yeah, and I've never been to Utah. There's a lot of states that I've never been to, even though I was born and raised in America. There's a lot of states I never went to. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go run up there and see what it looks like. And yeah, a lot of Mormons. So anyway, wish me luck. And if I can go skate and if I can get some video, I'm going to definitely put it in another vlog. So, anyway, y'all, well, have a good one, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you again really soon. Okay. And thank you all for coming in too. And thank you for watching on a replay. And y'all like it. Help me on my channel by liking and subscribing and all that fun stuff. And commenting in videos. So, anyway, y'all, have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you later.